Uh, what if I tell you the next era of innovation belongs to not the tech companies or the governments like USA or Russia, but individual like us. Now this is the Web3 that we are talking about. Now Web3 is basically empowering individuals like us to innovate, to ignite, and to spark ideas. Now, those who don't know me, my name is Dr. Raej. I spent decades in digital marketing and blockchain. I helped millions of people and succeed in their career directly, indirectly, and today I am here to talk about the future of technology, which is the Web 3.0 and decentralization, and how it can impact life, how it can impact businesses, not only the businesses, but how it can create a system which is fair and transparent. Let me give you very simplified version. Everyone out here basically might have used social media platforms. You might have done online transactions. You might have done some movie shopping or any kind of online blog posting. Now imagine the content that you're sharing online. That is something which you don't own. There are tech companies which are making billions of profits through the content that you are creating. And what if I tell you, in a world where you are the owner of the content? Let me be very specific into it. Today we are standing at Vedic International School. You all are having an amazing event. You post a photo of the event on Instagram. You are attracting the viewers, and viewers are basically not getting any benefit, not even the content creator. Instagram is making millions of and billions of revenue through the attention of the content that you have created. Now imagine a world where you are the owner of your own content. There are no middlemen. There are no intermediaries. There are no gatekeepers. You are the owner of the content. You tend to decide who will see the content, how it will be monetized, and ultimately that is how the empowerment would work like. Now this is the very small example of Web 3.0. Now since we are talking about Web 3.0, you all might be wondering, what is this 3.0? Let me just go to a brief past. What is Web 1.0, what is Web 2.0 and Web 3.0. Now in Web 1.0, we all had a static website, like we have VedicInterntionalSchool.com or maybe some random static websites. Now Web 1.0 basically was about static websites where we can visit and get information. Web 2.0, it helped us connect with each other. So these are the social media platforms like Facebook, like Instagram, like Twitter, like Snapchat. These are all about applications like Facebook, like Amazon. But because it helps us connect with each other, but the data, when we talk about the data, the resources, the transaction, all the crucial information were being handled by the tech companies. They were using our information in terms of the value creation, and that is something, the disadvantage of the Web 2.2 model. What Web 3.0 does is, it flips this entire model down. That is where the customer, the user is at the center point. He tends to decide who will see the content and how it will be monetized. Let me simplify for you. Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, these are all the Web 2.0 companies. And in Web 3.0, as a creator, user are the ultimately beneficiary. Now, since we are talking about data, data right now is the most important resources in the planet. In India, there are about 2.5 quadrillion bytes of data which is being shared in a single day. This data is being handled by few tech companies. They are using it to show you the advertisement, to track you down, and they are selling this information which you are not even aware about. In Web 3.0, you as a creator are the ultimately owner of your content. Now you tell me, how is it actually impacting the real life? Now, what if I tell you the practical example? Polygon is a blockchain network built by the Indian entrepreneur Sandeep. It is growing faster than any Silicon Valley startup. In a just single year, there were around 350,000 decentralized apps which were onboarded on the Polygon blockchain network. And we are proud to say it's an Indian company and Indians are driving this revolution. So this is just a tip of the iceberg. Indian blockchain companies and beyond that, Web3 is making a significant move into the revolution. Now when we talk about this theme of the today's TEDx, which is Inspire, Ignite and Innovate, this closely relates to the topic that we are discussing right now, because Web 3.0 just doesn't inspire or innovate, it ignites the movement where the user is at center of everything. He is not just the person who is watching the things which is going on. He is at the center of every transaction which is happening. So this is how the revolution is happening through the Web 3.0. Now, when we talk about the Web 3.0, we don't trust the companies. We don't trust Amazon. We don't trust Flipkart. We trust the smart code. Even if you talk about Polygon, we don't trust Polygon, but we trust the smart code which has been created by Polygon. Now, when we talk about the smart code, it's very important to come up with another important aspect, which is about decentralized finance. How many of you have a bank account out here? How many have a bank account? Everyone has a bank account. Most of us have a bank account. What if I tell you in India there are about 100 million adults which are not having the bank account? And this is not my number. This is according to World Bank. And you can imagine the 100 million adults remain unbanked since generations. They are not able to access the financial activities, not able to access the credit, and they are not financially included. Now, what if I tell you decentralized finance can revolutionize the banking system across the world? Now, imagine a world where these 100 million adults, only with the access to the smartphone and with the internet, they can have their own account. There are no documentation which is needed. There are no gatekeepers, and all they need is just a smartphone and the data, and through which they can access and be part of the global financial network. They can access to the credit. It can help economy. It can help them improve their life, and that is the revolution which DeFi basically offer. Now let me come up with a practical example. You might be wondering, is this something which is in a hypothetical scene, or this is actually happening? So let me give you very practical insight. This is the company InstaDapp. This is the Indian company, and they are trying to solve the complex problem of DeFi. and they are trying to onboard the people who are remain unbanked since centuries. And can you guess how much assets they are managing? They are managing $14 billion assets they are managing, and we are proud to say it's an Indian company. And this is just one of the many examples that DeFi is impacting the people. Let me give you one more example. You all might have heard about NFTs. NFTs. Now NFT stands for non-fungible token. Now NFTs are revolutionize the industries for the artist. Initially, artists used to sell their arts to the different big events or the exhibitions where they are taking the exorbitant middleman charges, but NFTs help artists to sell directly to the users without any middleman. The person that you see out here, his name is Amritpal Singh. He is a Bombay-based artist. He sells the cute face, cartoon-based face in the form of NFT directly to the owners, those who are looking for it. And he has made more than $1 million just by selling the NFTs. Now, the point that I'm trying to say here is, if you want to thrive in the Web3, you don't need to be in Silicon Valley. You can do it by being in Odisha or Sambalpur. You don't need any venture fund. All you need is an idea, passion to learn, and eagerness to explore the Web 3.0. Let me come up with the fancy side to the regulated side. Obviously, if you see all the good things, let me come up with the challenges that Web 3.0 specifically in India faces. Now, the most important part in the Web 3.0 is the government regulations. Now, in India, you might have heard in the news, you might have seen in the TV that Indian governments are still very pessimistic about adopting the Web 3.0, adopting the DeFi. Now, when we talk about these challenges, you might need to understand that there are 100 million blockchain and crypto users in India, which is highest in entire world. So when we talk about this number, government today or maybe in future need to adopt the blockchain and DeFi technologies. The second challenge that we see currently is the security aspect. Now, what about the security? So if let's say you are accessing the decentralized application, all you need is a secret code. If you forgot that code, no one can able to access that fund. There is no support system, there is no ticketing system. So this is one of the challenge about the security. If you lost your private key or a secret key, your funds are permanently gone. So that is one of the challenge that DeFi and Web3 faces. Now, since we talk about the security, let me give you one very interesting example who are understood this challenge and have successfully solved this challenge. This is the Indian company, blockchain company, which help you trade in the multiple cryptocurrencies. The name of the exchange is CoinDCX. Even though in the unregulated environment, even though with the complex challenges and the security issues, this company has successfully managed to reach out to the users, onboard users, and provide them with the platform and be the forefront in the Web 3.0 revolution. You all can access this platform. The third part is more about the usability part. So when we talk about Web 3.0, it's more of a complex thing. So just like you want to access Facebook, Instagram, all you can do with the sign up, you type your username, password, you can access to your platform. But when it comes to Web 3.0, it's kind of a very complex system. You need to have your secret keys, you need to save it, the interface is a bit complex. So due to the complexity and interface, there are certain challenges for adoption. But having said that, adoption part, if you look at the internet in the 1990s, when internet was in a very nascent stage, sending a mail was a very challenging task. And that particular time, no one even believed that internet can go mainstream. Right now, internet is something, it is like bread, butter and internet. Now, the similar case, if you see, that is coming up with the Web 3.0, it is still in very nascent stage. But if we initially adapt, and when we talk about adaptation, who can help and initiate in adaptation? And that is how the Indian country, as a India, with the PM Modi has a vision of $1 trillion, with the young population, with the kind of the vision and kind of the tech penetration that we have, India can be the front runner in leading the Web 3.0 revolution. And when we talk about the adoption part, it is not gonna happen so easily. Like if you see Web 2.0, we need a pioneers which can basically take the initiative and take this revolution bent ahead. Similarly, in the Web 3.0, it's not going to come to us. We need to take that challenge, mitigate the challenges, and finally take this Web 3.0 revolution to the next stage. Now, since I'm talking about the challenges, let me talk about my challenges when I started into digital marketing and the blockchain learning since last 10 to 12 years. I ran away from my home. I wanted to build something on my own. I had an excellent acad, excellent work, excellent resume to go into any company, but I decided to start something on my own. And that is where basically I started exploring the new skills about digital marketing, blockchain, AI, graphic designing, like all people might be exploring. And that is how from zero, I built up this particular company primarily into the skills. And now this company I built up in 2015 I started, this is still going on, but now the era of Web 3.0, we have started another company which name is Coin Exchange World, where we are offering the blockchain solution. The reason of saying you this is, the revolution is about to come, it is already here, and all you need to do is embrace it, be part of the revolution. And when you part of the revolution, all you need to do is embrace it, understand, explore the NFTs, explore the DeFi, explore the different applications. There are many programs which are available. I'll not go into the detail, but let me just explore this field. As when I was a tech entrepreneur, marketing entrepreneur, as an author, I faced so many challenges, but as challenges, there are many opportunities which I got to know. And one of the interesting insight that I got to know that whenever something is new, you need to initially embrace it. And when you embrace easily and instantly, and you become the front runner, when no one is aware about the technology, you're gonna accelerate and you're gonna benefit in the long term. And that is what the future is all about. We are standing at the revolution of Web 3.0. And as early as you embrace it, the future would be of the Web 3.0 with a countless opportunity. With that note, Dhanyavad.